15. So we are looking at the Bears-Packers game with frigid cold temperatures. And we really are unknown on the impacts. It's kind of going to be part of our discussion.
Yeah.
There is some ups and downs that we could discuss about that. We're going to then talk about Dolphins, Giants with the wind that the Northeast is going to see this week. And we're also going to then discuss who are the Chiefs playing?
Broncos.
Broncos, sorry, yeah. Then we're going to see the Broncos Chiefs talk about light snow. Right now there's no impact, but it's a system that we could be watching.
Yeah, and so we're all over the map this week. We're usually centrally located in one area, but there are a couple areas of development we're concerned with. We'll start off over the Mountain West, where we have an upper-level disturbance that moves its way over the Rockies. That's what Mike is showing right now. So this upper-level low is going to develop, and we're looking at 12Z on Sunday. This is 18Z Sunday, so this is around game time. And so we're looking at a band of snow going through the Kansas City area. Now, this doesn't look to be incredibly heavy, but we could see 1 to 3, maybe 2 to 4 inches potentially fall in this area. Right now, we're not expecting a significant enough impact, but if that forecast changes, we may see some fantasy impacts if the snow rates pick up.
Yeah, which I'm sure a lot of people are probably playing Kansas City Chiefs this week.
Kansas City Chiefs and Broncos. You got Sutton in there. You may be playing Philip Lindsay. So yeah, there could definitely be some implications here. We're being a little conservative right now. We do not have a caution out, but we could upgrade that depending on how things trend over the next day or two. And then our next area of concern, actually, Mike, let's focus on the Green Bay game next. We'll kind of go west to east here, and you'll see that there's not a lot of wind there, and there's really not a lot of precipitation. So what are we talking about? Well, we're talking about frigid temperatures. We're talking temperatures in the mid to upper teens, maybe low 20s, but what we consider frigid temperatures. So there's going to be a high pressure moving its way southeast, and it's going to kind of sit over the Midwest, and it's going to bring some very, very, very cold temperatures to the Midwest on Sunday. And so that's what Mike's kind of looping through right now.
And this map is showing, Sean, I don't mean to interrupt. This map is showing wind, right?
This is wind, exactly. So we see the arrows there are wind vectors where the wind is coming from. And typically where we see more greens and yellows and reds are where we need to be more concerned. But if you look over the Green Bay location, Mike, if you want to show us that location. Yep, right there. There's not a whole lot of wind to be concerned with here, at least not significant enough. But it's going to be the cold temperatures of that shot of cold Canadian air makes its way into the Green Bay area. So
I just want to quickly mention for folks listening on the podcast, we are showing visuals right now on our YouTube channel. So if you want to shoot over to our YouTube channel, it's at FFWeatherguys, and you can see what Sean is talking about visually.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if there's anyone listening or watching, you're going to be in the Green Bay game and you snap a photo of those crazy guys without their shirts on,
Oh, yeah.
Post it, tweet us, we'll retweet. We love those pictures.
Yeah, just to kind of expand on that. That's one thing we're doing. So that's a good shout out right there, is that we want photos. We want to see these weather impacts that people are experiencing while at the game. So please send us any photos. We've already been posting the last couple of weeks photos of the week,
especially if you're a fantasy football weather guy. Too soon.
Wait, what?
When you were at the Green Bay game and no pictures. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did go to a Green Bay game, and that's what started our discussion. Actually, was, hey, why don't we actually take pictures of these games? I had an awesome opportunity, and these guys called me on it, and I'm still frustrated I didn't actually take them because it was a perfect game.
But your wife did, so we do have pictures, though. So thank you.
Yeah, we do have some, but better quality, we'll say. Right. Better quality.
And just really quick, it doesn't have to be pictures either. We're also willing to take videos, too.
Yeah.
So now Sean, talk about the Northeast as the Giants game, Meadowlands. That's a lot of red.
Yeah, and the reason that Mike switched over to our wind map here, wind vector map, and mean sea level pressures, because wind is going to be this is our only real caution of the week. And so we have a storm moving out of the area. It's over the Northeast. It's moving to the Northeast. But with that, we're going to have some winds whipping around this storm that could exceed gusts 30 plus miles an hour. So we're looking at 15 to 20 sustained at least with 30-plus wins. So this is something we've been seeing the last couple of weeks, and that we've been, putting on Twitter and Facebook saying like, hey, this is having an impact. These wins are having impact on players' stats. And that's something we're going to talk a little bit further about today, because this is our only caution game right now. And, we want to get into maybe some of the implications of that win for that game.